the Yellow Magic Havana. Recently I reviewed the Yellow Magic Japanese popper, and I found it only fitting to go ahead and review the Havana soon after. I found this lure on Tackle Warehouse, and they actually have it on sale right now for $12.74. Tackle Warehouse offers one size, which is a length of 5 inches and a weight of 3/4 of an ounce, and it is a topwater floating style lure. I have two colors here. We have this rainbow trout color. We have this smelt color, which is a little bit more natural looking. The lure comes with a premium hook, and if you look at the wires on them, they're fairly stout. It comes with a split ring on the front of it, which I elected to remove in favor of a loop knot, which is what I do with most of my topwater hard baits. I find that a loop knot gives it a little bit more freedom of movement. It's a rattling lure. You can hear this thing as I'm just holding it here, rattling all over the place. It's got a ballast in the back, which also acts as a rattle as it's sashaying through the water. But just forward of that, there's another chamber here, which has, I think, 1 or 2 rattles in it. And then up here in the head, it has another rattle. So it's a fairly noisy bait. The lure sits kind of canted, just slightly canted in the water actually. The water level goes to about right here. I find that lures, especially for beginners, lures that sit almost horizontal in the water are a little bit easier to walk, especially for people that don't really know how to walk the dog, because lures that sit, let's just say in comparison, because there are topwater walk the dog style lures that sit almost completely vertical in the water. And when you're having to walk those, you kind of got to give them a little pop to get them on plane, and then you start popping your rod tip to get them to sashay back and forth. And if you pause for too long, they want to sit back down. So every lure that's kind of in between horizontal and vertical, just in my opinion, offers a little bit more ease of use when you're trying to walk the dog. And this one is just slightly canted. You can see it has 3-dimensional holographic eyes. This particular color, rainbow trout, actually has a painted scale pattern on the top of it. It's a darker, kind of a mossy green, and when you look at it on its side, it's more of like a gold green. Which really, I mean, it doesn't matter too much, because even if this thing was rolling really aggressively in the water, the fish aren't going to see the top portion of the lure. It is a foil finished lure. Actually, both of these lures are foil finished. They held up really well. You can see this one has some hook rash on the side, but you got to be careful with some of these foil finished lures, because foil finishes have a tendency, especially when the bodies are completely flat, that foil likes to peel off of them. So as you can see, this one actually has not just the painted scale pattern here on the shoulders of the lure, but also on the side of it, it actually has like a molded etch scale pattern on the side of it. And this one also has like these painted dots all over it. And the bottom is just a silver, like a painted silver color. The smelt color is a little bit more natural looking. It has a kind of a teal color on the top, and it has a diamond painted scale pattern. You can see the head of this lure is a little bit more transparent. This was actually how I was able to get a good look inside the lure, was by holding it up to a light and seeing that there were balls up here and some balls back in here. This one has some hook rash on the side of it already from that sashaying action. I mean, these hooks go slapping against the body of the lure when it's sashaying from side to side. It has some painted on fins there, which kind of give it a little bit of a distinctive look when you're looking from beneath, which is important because this is essentially what the fish is going to see. Another nice feature to this particular finish is it has some glitter on the bottom of it. Something that I don't want to forget to mention, the plastic seems very hard, and when the balls bounce up against it on the inside, they seem to give it a very distinctive sound. The lure seems like it would hold up a lot better than some of the cheaper lures that are out there because of the type of plastic that is on this particular lure. This lure has respectable casting distance, which is not surprising considering it is a very slender and long bait. Typically these spook style baits cast extremely well. They're probably going to be some of your better, if not your best, casting lures in your entire tackle box. As far as the action of the lure, I didn't find anything very distinctive about it when I was using it. I didn't see anything while I was out on the water that would set it apart from using something else. If I popped it fairly aggressively when it was out towards the side and I popped it hard this way, it would give it a nice splash towards the front of the water or towards coming back towards me. If I kind of just had a really good rhythmic action going to it, it kind of just sashayed really nicely and glided through the water. So I think it just depends on how you work this lure, but there was nothing that really set it apart from any of the other lures that I've reviewed in the past. Before we go here, I just want to kind of give you a comparison to another popular lure. This is a Lucky Craft Sammy. This is their 128 size. So you can look at these and you can get an idea of what they look like in comparison of about how big they actually are, because this Sammy up here is fairly large. So that's really all I had to say about this lure, guys. I mean, it's nice, it's got good finishes, it works the way it's supposed to. There's nothing that really sets it apart. It does have a premium price tag, which is gonna make you think twice about buying something like this, but it is on sale right now, which is a plus. If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm always posting something on those two social media outlets. I don't know what we're gonna review next. I have a whole bunch more lures that I gotta review. I'm gonna try to get 2 more out this week. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.